Yo, what's up, homies? How's it going? In a long time, very long, very long. Um, like a week or two. Yeah, very long. Yeah, the Search for Shard series, that was so fun. Like that last episode, it was so intense. Like when I finally pulled the card I've been searching for like a million years. I don't know. Thought I was gonna cry tears. It was such an intense feeling. It was fun. It was such fun. We're gonna try it again. We got a new series we're gonna do. Search for a Korshem. Catch a Korshem. That's good alliteration for this title. Catch a Korshem, I guess. Hmm, I'm not sure. You guys will have to help me out with the title. Catch a Korshem is, I guess, it's pretty alliterated. So if you guys think something better, let me know. Um, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. It's not gonna be quite a box a day, episode a day. Like we did with crew. I wound up having a lot of crew available to me at that time, thanks to a buddy, but I do not have as much tails handy on hand, nor do I actually have the funds to really crack tails as much as I was doing with that crew. So, we might have some breaks between episodes, just, life allowing. We'll do as much as possible. We'll try to at least keep going until we hit a Korshem. It just might take us a little bit more time. Might be a little harder to achieve, like a daily type thing, but I should at least be able to get some daily uploads for the first 4 or 5 boxes. After that, we'll have to play it by ear. But I also wanted to take this episode of this new series to talk about, what's been going on since the Search for Shard series. I did get to go to Nats. That was really fun. I actually got to compete in Nats. It was a blast, did not do as well as I would have liked, but it's okay. I still had fun. Still, I'm glad I went regardless. And I really should have expected to do too amazing, to be honest, because unfortunately, my first time ever drafting ever was this weekend at Nats. That's the first time I've ever drafted. Unfortunately, I did not have any opportunities really to practice it at home. Not enough interest in drafting to really get a practice session going. So that was unfortunate. Would have liked to have got some practice time in, but it is what it is. Maybe hopefully maybe next time an event like that happens, I could maybe convince some people to help me out and get some draft sessions going. I just went in raw, I was like, screw it. I wanted to play, so I got the invite, so let's go. So my day one, I drafted. I wound up drafting Ice Lexi. Deck was pretty solid, I thought. I don't know. But I wound up playing. There was only 3 rounds of draft for each day. So for the Ice Lexi deck, I wound up playing into freaking Oldheim. All 3 rounds. Wow. But despite my experience in drafting, and despite having the worst matchup, I feel like you can really get in that triangle meta. I won 2 out of 3 of the games, so that's awesome. And then after that, I think I lost twice in constructed. No. I lost once in draft, once in constructed, and I drew once in constructed. That's what it was. So I finished my day one, 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. That put me at 70th out of 423 players, so I was pretty happy with that, for my day one, and of course put me making it to day 2. It was all good. I was like, cool. I think at that point though, I should have just kind of accepted that I probably wasn't going to be able to make top 8, and then I probably should have just maybe talked to the calling or just start playing side events or whatever. But instead I was like, no, let's just play. I played, and I almost wish I wouldn't have, because that draft killed me, man. The day 2 draft was much harder. Wow. Okay. The first pack we had a foil Force of Nature, which is actually awesome because that's my 3rd foil of that card. So cool. Got a blue turn timber. Pretty awesome. And a Shummerwood Shelter. This would be pretty nice if we were drafted in Oldham right now. What else? Glacial Footsteps. I'm not gonna sit here and look at your draft card this whole video. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so either way, like ultimately, I guess the point of what I was saying before is like, yeah, I had fun. You know, my draft was horrible. My day 2 draft especially was just a struggle. You know, it was just a huge struggle. Did not go well. So I'll put my here. I've got sleeves left over from where I just kind of bought some sleeves at the event this weekend, just for anytime I was doing drafting. Got a couple just boxes of just leftover sleeves for those draft decks. So we'll be using these sleeves, I guess, anytime I pull something like a foil Force of Nature. But yeah, yeah, like so basically that was my day 2. I wish I had just kind of drafted the calling, but I wound up just playing anyways in the draft. I literally just lost twice and drew once in the draft, and I was like, yeah, this was a mistake. I don't belong here. Do not belong here. Not with my highly limited draft experience. Foil rare. Mark of Lightning. It's pretty good sealed packs here. Rares together. And the foils we'll put here. Actually, over the foils. Rares. Not common. Alright. So yeah, it was fun though. I mean, I didn't get to play the calling because I foolishly tried to play day 2. And then instead, so after I finished, I dropped there. I played a Shapeshifter Sealed event. That was really fun. I really enjoyed the Shapeshifter Sealed. I would love to play more of that format. It was a blast. Super fun. I just got equipment 3 packs in a row. Pretty nutty. Would be if I was playing a draft. 2 rares. But yeah, so Shapeshifter Sealed, that was super fun. Of course, you know, I heard what was broken, and that's what I played. I heard, Kodachi's with Dorinthia, so I built that. And yeah, it was insane. I played round 1 against a Rhinar. He was a cool guy. He actually wound up beating me, so I lost round 1. And then round 2, I played into a, what was it? It was on, damn, I can't remember now. It was not a mirror match, it was some other thing. And so, but I won that. And then I played a mirror match. Wow. Equipment 4 packs in a row, this is nutty. But then I played a mirror match, and the mirror match was fun. So I won my round 2, I won the mirror match. And in the last round I played against a Bravo, and that was hard. That was very hard. But we wound up, you know, walking away with a win. We finished that 3-1, so we pulled 150 prize tickets for that, which I wound up selling for $60. So that was cool. And then, excuse me, yeah, what was it? Well, I played Ultimate Pit Fight. That was fun. That was my first time ever doing that as well, and that was actually really fun. That was a blast. The Ultimate Pit Fight was pretty cool. I would also be up to do that again one day because that was so much fun. Oh man, the cold foil Cracker Jacks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. It does look nice. However, that means that we're probably not going to be seeing a Korshem. We're not going to be catching a Korshem today. At least, not with this. Oh well. I would have loved to have one of these in any of my draft decks this past weekend, but we never saw it, unfortunately. Oh, make sure we put that bad boy in a sleeve, put these rares over here. Yeah, so yeah, what was it? Okay, so then we went to the last day. The last day was ProQuest, so my buddy and I both played ProQuest. It was sealed, so I wound up drafting into a what did I draft into? Oldhim, yeah, Oldhim. I wound up drafting Oldhim the last day of the ProQuest, and it was nice foil. It was pretty good. I mean, the Thinker deck was pretty solid for the most part. Like But oh shit. But you know, just not good enough, right? Like round 1 I played against Lexi and I was like, oh awesome. Like after I just played that table matchup, you know, like all day 1 in the draft, I get to finally be the you know, on the advantageous side. I was like, oh, this will be fun. But then I sit down and my opponent, the Lexi, pulled a freaking New Horizon. So was not as fun as I was hoping. You know, it was actually kind of rough to the point where I didn't win. I was like, well, guess that's how that goes down. Channel punished that, by the way. Ugh, oh well. Yeah, it was just, I could not, was so unfortunate, like, because like he just had the New Horizon and he was able to do, you know, so much extra stuff, and I'm like, well, this is insane in draft. So well, Bolden looks pretty epic. But so I lost that round 1. I should have just dropped there pretty much, but whatever, let's keep playing. I played round 2. I won round 2. I was like, alright, cool. I think I played against what was it? No, that was split. Okay, so it was damn, I don't even know what I played into. I played a mirror match, that's what it was. I played a mirror match round 2 and I won the mirror match. And in round 3 I played against Briar and it was pretty good, but we wound up drawing, or we were gonna draw. And I was like, you know what? Like, I was looking at playing a Blitz Daily Double event. Wait, what? Yeah, a Blitz Daily Double event anyways that day. So the Blitz Daily Double event was starting like a few minutes after like whatever point in time we were at when that happened. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I could tell we were gonna draw because he was, you know, it was his turn and it was gonna come to me and I was gonna be the last turn, and he was attacking for 5 and I was like, shit, him attacking for 5. I'm not going to be able to full block it and still live, and then if I had to full block, I was going to die. So there was no way I could full block and then still have enough cards to kill him on my turn. So I was like, you know what? If we're going to draw, let me just say no blocks. I'll die, and then I'll just drop, and I'll go play the Blitz event. Go blink. Okay, red foil rights. Runaways. Blink's not a bad pull. I was like, you know what, yeah, so I gave him the win, or I essentially gave him, he won. And then I went and played the Blitz event. And so the Blitz event was fun. I wound up just throwing, like the night before, oh yeah, we didn't even talk about constructed in that, did I? Well, I played Briar. Yeah, surprise, surprise. And the night before this, I switched that Briar deck up into a Blitz deck. Just kind of, you know, I figured, you know, it's broken in CC, it's probably just as broken in Blitz, where you only have 20 health. And what do you know? Definitely was. You know, round 1 of that Blitz, I played against a super cool guy. He's actually a homie I met when I was in Georgia. My first ever Road to Nats. He judged the event. He was super cool. Played against him. He was playing like this super neat Viscerai deck. But you know, it was just too overwhelming for it. It was Briar doing Briar things, so we got the win there. Round 2, I played against this cool dude who was playing an Ice Lexi, and that was kind of terrifying because, you know, Ice Lexi and the Briar. But luckily, he didn't see a lot of his disruption cards early game, so I was able to kind of aggress. Like, we were back and forth. It wasn't just me aggressive taking him down. We were back and forth pretty hard, and we got each other down to like 1. Or like very low. But like the turn that I was able to get him to 1, a draw at the end of my turn, and I picked up the Sigil of Suffering. I was like, yes, that's pretty safe. He didn't have any no run left because he'd used his equipment to do, you know, archer things. I was like, all right. So I was like figuring if he attacks me right now, I'm cool because I have Sigil of Suffering. If not, I'm cool because I have an Arcanic Shockwave, so I can just fuse it. And I had a Ball Lightning, so like I'll just fuse that, and that'll be game either way. And so he freaking goes for that turn, instead of swinging into my thing, he just goes, all right, they say, Oh yeah, he played Channel Lake Frigid. He sat there and thought about it for a while, and then he just dropped Channel Lake Frigid pass. I was like, wow. I was like, if he had drawn that Channel Lake Frigid earlier in the game, probably would have messed my whole day up. But luckily, he was out. So, okay. Of Harvest. And a foil Amulet of Ice. And a golden, and then a deep blue. Yeah, so Bro, that was insane, man. Either way, I had fun. Oh yeah, the blitz was right. So I beat the blitz, so I beat the Ice Lexi round 2. Then round 3 I played against freaking Alex Need. Which is a cool guy from the card guys in Georgia. That same first Road to Nets I was talking about earlier, he defeated me in Swiss. He was my only loss. And I played him again in top 8 and lost to him there as well. Very good player. He was on his control Katsu, and of course I was playing Chain then, so just fatigued the crap out of me. It was rough. So I excuse me. So I was like, oh cool, rematch. Well, he was also playing Briar, only he had all the equipment that you should be playing in Blitz, and I did not. I didn't have any extra equipment with me. I was literally just playing just what I had for the CC deck, which is going to be Tunic, Grasp, Scalers, and Skullcap. Well, they had this cool idea for theirs to play Ether Ironweave, which I wanted to play as well. I just didn't have it handy, unfortunately. But beyond the Ether Ironweave, they also were in there with Hope Merchant's Hood instead of Skullcap, which is kind of neat because, I mean, you do have awkward hands as Briar sometimes where you just, you just draw like all non-attack actions, and hands like that is like, oh, this feels really bad. There's also like all attack action hands, but those aren't always as bad because as long as you have enough go again, like you can play those out at least, doing something. A Terra Sunder, best card in the set. More Greenblade Boots. But yeah, so I lost that round 3 in that Blitz Daily Double to Alex in the mirror match, and then round 4 I played another gentleman from the card guys who I had not previously met. Get his name. He was super cool, super nice guy. We played a Briar mirror match as well, and I was able to get the win there. So I ended up finishing that Blitz Daily Double 3-1, and winning 300 tickets that night. That was pretty awesome. I was like, wow, 300 tickets. I had never been to a calling type event before. I'd never played in these, never played, ooh, a Yellow Weave Lightning. I need that for my Briar deck, a foil one, I mean, so that's awesome. We'll leave that out to the side. That's going to go straight into the Briar deck. Keyboard looking off. Let's see. Alright. Got this. Almost done with this first box, guys, in this first episode, which is going to be the longest one for sure because I'm talking about Nats. But yeah, so I wanted, I couldn't, it was like, my buddy was wanting to go ahead and just like leave, like after this, because he was done with the thing he was doing. He played a sealed event. He was done with that, and so I knew we were going to be playing anymore, and I posted on the, like, oh my god. Well, that just happened. Okay, cool. I was not expecting another foil, another cold foil. Like after that, yeah, that's freaking amazing. That's what that is. I mean, yeah, that's just wow. It's not our catch a Korshem, but damn, if it's not just good. I don't even know where this box came from. It was just a loose box sitting on top of a case. Like I'm not sure what it was from, but yeah, got the shock charmers. That's awesome. I guess I'll have to maybe sell these or trade them. already have some. But that's super cool. We pulled the Shock Charmers. Super duper cool. Check that out. Camera, huh? Let's think about this. Should have put it up here before I put the sleeve on it. You can see it better. Pretty good art though. Wow, so that's a pretty damn good first episode. Pretty damn good first episode. Yeah, so I don't even know what I was talking about now. Doesn't matter anymore. Maybe there's still a Korshem in this box. You know, who knows? Could happen. But Orthodox Surge. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, let's just go spin the tickets, because I didn't feel like trying to like walk around and like, you know, just walk up to people like, hey, you gonna buy some tickets? So I went ahead and wrote the prize wall. I was gonna maybe use like a deck box. And there was like deck boxes that could fit the little snap cases in them. I wanted something like that. And probably one of those, and I didn't know what else. Probably just sleeves or something. Yeah, we went over there. I was kind of looking around, but then as I was over there, some dude just kind of like was like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you trying to get or whatever?" And I was like, "I don't really know. Just kind of just using these tickets." He's like, "Oh, you want to sell them?" I'm like, looked at him. I was like, "Maybe." He's like, "Let's step away from over here." Like, yeah, let's go over there. So we walked away from the prize wall. He was looking to buy tickets, and I was looking to sell tickets. I was like, "This is perfect." I was like, I have 300. It was crazy because he needed exactly 300 more to get what he wanted to get. And I was like, fate brought us together here, you know? And so I was able to sell those tickets. I gave them to him for 140. So then I made $200 off the tickets I won that weekend, so that's cool. Actually, 210, I guess, if you forget. I sold the ones I won from the Ultimate Pit Fight to the guys that I was playing with. Yellow foil weave earth. Okay, runaways. All right, 2 more packs, guys. We'll be done. So I mean, that's pretty much my weekend at Nats, man. It was fun. It was very, very, very fun. You know, regardless of me, like scrubbing out of the actual nationals. You know, like regardless, I'm not salty about that at all. You know, I still had a blast. I would do it again, like 100%. You know, 10 out of 10 times, I would just do the whole thing again. It was so much fun. It was like a humbling like experience too to like, you know, see that draft and get clapped in it. You know, like because it just kind of like really tells me. Like, I mean, it's not like I thought draft was gonna be easy. It's just, you know, I didn't really have the chance to practice it. But now I really know it's important that I, at the very least, if you know, there's no way I can get draft time in, I need to be really trying to push like homies or something to, not homies, but I mean like push to like to watch draft stuff, you know, to like study it and kind of like at least try to get as good of an idea of it as I can. But I really didn't even do that, to be honest. Like I kind of went in blind, and like I mean I was kind of familiar with it. I was familiar with the set at least and how the heroes worked. Like, but you know, for drafting, I was pretty much blind, and so. It's very good now, so I'll be able to, you know, I guess be more prepared for the next time I get to go and try and play one of these events, which, yeah, there's no telling when that'll be, but hopefully soon, eventually, whatever. Well, guys, this has been the first episode of the Catch a Korshem series, trying to find a Korshem. Pretty dang good episode as well. I mean, we got the Cold Foil Jacks and the Shock Charmers and the Foil Force of Nature, which is awesome. Not too weak on the Majestics either, with the Terra Sunder here, the Tome of Harvest, the Blink, Channel Thunder Flash Freeze. Flash Freeze actually popping off though, so yeah, this has been a very good opening. But sorry again to talk your guys' head off. This will be the longest one I've done for this series. That will do probably. After this we should get back to those short and sweet, you know, box cracks that you guys love. Seeing we get that Korshem in here. Hopefully the next loot, because I know I've got some loose boxes. I'm hoping this didn't come from the case with them. You know, that way it's gonna suck if we get a bunch of duds when we're looking for this Korshem, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep opening until we get them. So love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, enjoy enough. Please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, like let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. You know, if you guys are bored of this and you don't want to see me open and pack trying to find Korshem anymore, you guys want to see gameplay, you guys want to hear me talk about the game, I mean, whatever, you know, I'm down. I love this game. It's so much fun, you know. I love to play it. I love to open it. I love to talk about it. So I have no problem, you know, recording any kind of content for this game. So let me know what you guys want to see. And I'll do my best to, you know, facilitate that. So again, love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out and watching. And we'll see you on the next episode of Catch a Korshem. I've got to come up with a better name. Gotta come up with a better name.